played. I think we have a pause. Yeah, so I can keep talking.
No, they're starting. They're starting, actually, Greg. That's what I think it is. It's Source TV lag. And I think it actually is. Source TV is just lagging for me. Yes, they have started, so I'm going to do the intro real quick. Welcome everyone here to Vanilla TV, where we have Viva La Vida on the blue side playing against Epsilon Esports as Randa gets taken down by Droza in just a second. This is the Gamers Assembly LAN Finals second map after the first map. Was CP Battlelands being won by Epsilon. If you haven't watched that yet, check that out on the VODs. But we have started here with Pledge and Greg on the mics. Greg, what's been going on, man?
Not much at all. I've just got myself some lunch and I'm here to watch the second map, of course, after Epsilon took the first one. Do go back and watch the VOD, guys. Absolutely awesome game, to be honest. Even if they did, end of it was kind of a bit dodgy, but we are now here on Freight, of course, and what a pick from Drozo. That is like the pick you need on middle. And are they running Kritzkrieg? They've got the heavy, they've got the sniper. No, it's a normal Uber. Kind of, I was thinking this is like 2007, 2008 strats of heavy plus crits plus sniper is how Freight used to be played then.
Yes.
But this is kind of like a button basher strat, as Thai was saying in all chat earlier, and actually here comes the Uber through top. No, Uber force, now there goes Nox forcing. Mitzi going to jump in behind. Can he manage to take this heavy down there? The heavy turns around, Mitzi backs off. Well played to him there. And we'll just see a recycle of the Ubers and Epsilon not be able to push out because of this heavy, and they're going to have to take some sort of player, and then the same thing for Viva Lab before they can be able to do anything. But let's go back to the heavy strat. This is exactly what the old Button Bashers team used to do. Oh, Drozo!
Second shot he's made. Randa already was a little bit taunting in the chat already. Don't know if this chat is actually enabled on the stream, but immediately Viva La Vida say, you know what, we're going to go in. Bash was hiding behind them all this time. Capping middle straight off the bat. Uber is not going to pop off though, as both teams did not have Uber. Nox actually got taken down there. Well played, but Pescanova coming in from behind.
Lost players behind. That's a round. Really nicely played from Viva La Vida, all coming down to two great picks from Drozo. I have to say, without those two picks, where would they have been? But definitely pulling out the stops here in this LAN final in this first round and giving them the motivation. Exactly what I was saying at the end of the last map. They need to take the first round, and look how this is going to be so demoralizing for Epsilon, and they know they don't like this map. But it's not going to be great anyway.
What do you think it's going to do to Drozo? To have he sniped, the crowd will go mental. You've made a headshot like that in the LAN finals.
Yeah,
what does it do to
amazing.
you? You just get this huge adrenaline burst.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It really, really is, and we'll see if he can manage to make another one now. He'll probably push it through and keep playing. He play even better on Scout now as well. But actually, here comes Epsilon over the right-hand side. They do lose Skeech, and that heavy doesn't manage to take down Gear. Nice, Nox just fully healing Gear, keeping him alive, and just Pesca left alive. Epsilon doing what they really needed to do there, and coming down to something I was trying to say before the game is middle is won and lost by aggression. Fair enough, if there's a sniper on the other team and they get a big pick, that cancels it out because you can't do the aggression afterwards. But aggression there from Epsilon totally winning out. They're already on last. They've Ubered in. Long as solo does go down. Epsilon going to take any more frags. Thai's going to jump behind. He might go and try and block that point. No, he gets taken down by Gear. Good play. Randa, there's a heavy there. Goes taken down in the end, but they're going to get loads of cap time. Just two players left alive. Drozo and Pesca versus 5. Can they go big? I doubt it here, Pledge.
Yeah, okay. Epsilon's going to take this 1-0, and I'm kind of just waiting for the moment where I can actually have my Freight comment pulling out, because I was on Reddit a couple of weeks ago. I mean, I casted a game on Freight. I'm not quite sure which game it was, but there was a game on Freight. I think it was actually your game, Greg.
Yeah, it's the Infused versus Epsilon, I think. And
I think it was on Freight where I basically said during the cast the only way you can cap last is when you lose second and then push through. You have to wipe him on second. Haven't seen it just yet though, because the pushes so far have been straight out of middle.
Lots of aggression.
Straight out with a headshot.
That is brilliant play. I love that already from Viva Lab. They do lose Skeej, unfortunately, to Bash. Nox manages to get away. He's going to be chased down. Drozo needs to get on that point, just get some cap time. Nox is going to manage to get into spawn. Good play from him. But Viva Lab doing exactly what they need to do. It all comes down to Freight Middle. The first team to go aggressive, in theory, should win it. And you saw it in Epsilon in the last round. It worked for them. You saw it from Viva La in this one. It worked for them, and absolutely brilliant play from them so far. And Drozo not putting his right settings on. He's been playing with FOB 75 the whole game. Still hits two amazing headshots onto Randa though. Don't worry.
Oh no! Oh my God! The soldiers from Epsilon actually getting rid of the two soldiers from Viva. I think they're just gonna push straight on. I mean, they have an uber advantage. trying to get two hiding soldiers, Pescanova and Luzu, around that second point, try to force, make anything happen at least. With Skiege only on 50% Uber. Soldiers actually spawn in time. It was a brilliant tactical move, to be honest. Let's see what's going to happen here as Epsilon is going to try to push through. It's not the easiest point to push through, though. Have they checked the water, though? That's kind of my way. No, they haven't actually checked water, but there's nothing there. They're completely fine. Randa gets taken down, though. Randa seems to be a little bit uncautious this map so far.
He's not settled into his normal rhythm at all in this grand final, really. I've not seen him, like push his dominance that he did yesterday. And now we see Vivola probably taped out this point without we need to force the Uber, as long as they can keep that bombing soldier on the left from coming in, and any scouts possibly in the water. Mitzi looks like he's ready to go, but they take down Bash and Gear. Epsilon are going to be backing straight out of there. Uber disadvantage, they're only on 50%. So far, this is great play, but Shocky takes down two. The scout of Longas and the soldier of Pescanova. I don't know where he is, but not so caught out position. Great Uber from Vivola. Now they need to go back and take down the scout behind. Sorry.
Well, I was looking at that. Mitzi actually suicided him, forced the Uber on Skiege.
He can't block the point because of the train.
I love the trains. It's a bit of a random thing, guys. I know there's been arguments all over the place about trains and trains and everything. I'm afraid it adds a random thing, but it also adds for a lot of laughs.
Yeah, I just want to point out, Shocky got 3 kills while he's behind there, doing such good work for Epsilon. And actually, Longas on the medic of Nox. Can he take him down? No, not quite yet. And now he's still alive. There's like 5 people shooting him, but he's only got 78 HP still. When Pesca comes in, gives him support. Oh, such good play from the Spanish combo in this team there. And now here comes Thai jumping forward. Stickies can't get anything done, unfortunately, for them. But they've got 2-player advantage, Uber advantage. We'll see what they do here with this Uber. They're going to come in through water room by the looks of it. Yeah, and they're just going to take Thai out, I think. There he is. He spotted the combo. Now they need to get some cap time on this. Oh, what? Sticky's raining down from above. Can't get anything done. Needs some time. Nox is so close to this Uber. They've still got no time at this point. Nox is going to come back and Uber in. Here they come with Gear leading.
They barely have the time. Gear's going to lead it now. Randa's actually going to lead the push as Pescanova does get taken down by Shocky. Very well played of him, covering the back, making sure that Pescanova doesn't get in and Randa goes down again. Thai goes down there, so it's a down man each. And I think Vivola is going to like that more, to be honest. Randa's a huge asset of the Epsilon team, and pushing without a down man and without the spawn advantage is a tough thing to do. And you're probably eating, so I'm just going to keep on going as Vivola is holding here onto this middle with 10% Uber advantage and just taking it easy. Epsilon does have the yard though, so Epsilon is peaking, but as I said, without Demoman, it's very tough to actually push. Train coming in, no kills just now. But we can see everyone kind of just playing around with the train, taking a ride, everything like that. It's all good. And yes, we can make terrible metaphors out of that.
I'm really surprised that Vivola didn't push that Uber advantage. They knew they had a slight Uber advantage, okay? Maybe they didn't know how much it was. But because Epsilon were in yard, they were so caught out of position if the Uber had happened. So I'm really surprised they didn't try and push that out. And actually we see this Longas going in, get taken down by the Randa Stickies. Other scout Jozo stuck in Valley, stuck in the water even, goes down as well. Soldier bombs in, does force Nox's Uber. And is Skiege going to milk this? Yeah, they're just going to get back, wait for their spawners, and they'll use the Uber advantage that way. Skiege, nope, they're going to Uber. Nope. I take that completely back. They're doing something which I wouldn't have thought at all. Randa's so low, does go down, then he needs to take Nox down, I think. Yeah, there we go, 2 good picks. Loser and Thai going pretty huge so far, but there they both go down. Skiege with 2 scouts now. This, in theory, should work out for Vivola. As long as their scouts play together and with their medic and don't overextend. Here comes the soldier bombing in.
They got it, they got it. Vivola got it, turning it around here. I love that play from Skiege. Ubering the 2 players in, dropping out to safety. Thai and Luzu went down, but the other 3 players, Pescanova, Longas, and Drozo actually coming in very late with the respawns, with the forward spawns, going in, and with that remainder of the heals just in general from Skiege to get a lot of damage done, and one by one they pick off players, and now Epsilon all the way on the back foot as they have an Uber disadvantage to last. It's not impossible to hold this though. I want to point that out.
He jumps in trying to get the medic, didn't manage to do it. Now they don't have their demo to push last. That was a really weird thing for Thai to do. Shocky, heavy, pushing really aggressively. He's going to take that soldier down almost. Nope.
Look at Mitzi, he's just sitting up there. kind of annoying. Actually forcing that Uber very early on Skeege. I don't know if he forced that or not, but counter Uber from Nox comes in though, and now I'm not going to be able to say it. The only way you're going to be able to cap Freight last is when you kill them on second when they push out. And let's see, Randa goes down, Mitzi goes down, and this is kind of the situation what I was talking about. If they had a sniper right now, they do actually. Long as playing sniper, they can completely kill this off. As long as comes now from the top, is going to have to put either a headshot up or a little bit of body damage onto that sentry, but it looks like Randa now is going to clutch spawn. And Epsilon's actually going to be safe here on last.
Yeah, it all comes down to that sentry positioning. For those of you who have not played Freight on last, look where Gear's sentry is. It can shoot through that gap, doesn't get killed by the train, and it's so hard to spam out because of the height advantage that it has. So the team of Vivalo need to work out what they want to do to take that down. Whether it means they focus that instead of focusing Nox, whether it means focusing that instead of the Pyro or the Heavy, whatever else is there, or just sending a, like, getting a Heavy, sending a Soldier and stuff like that. Like, I think, you know, honestly, the easiest way to push this last is with your own Heavy, okay?
Yeah.
Just because it's that extra health, and it gets you into the point, because it's like a fixed, big target for the other team. It gets everybody else in, and lets you get towards that height advantage, lets your soldiers spam the sentry, lets other things happen. Also, the way that a lot of demos play it, if you push through short, look at the stickies that Randa has. For those of you who don't know, this short door, the left-hand door from the defensive position, Randa has stickies on the door. If you take a Heavy through first, generally the demo men will deck the stickies on the Ubered Heavy, he'll fly up, and he'll get easy positioning without even having to run. And you know how slow Heavies are normally. That is actually a really, really good bait for a Heavy pushing last. It's actually really bad for the Soldier and the Medic and the demo as they come in. As you see, Thai gets blasted to the other side as he's going for the sentry. Sentry isn't even up. He gets swapped out.
Skeege doesn't get out though. Skeege is going to get caught, and Epsilon's going to like the position they're in right now as Luzu does get taken down. Longest kind of going to be the clutch player to watch right now though, as he's still up as a sniper. Pescanova still up, Thai still up. Those are three very, very dangerous players, and Epsilon's going to have to take care of that first.
Sorry.
Oh, I figured I'd wait.
No, I'm surprised really that we didn't see any other changes in class from Vivalo. I mean, they have a sniper, which is fair enough, but like, I guess it's just like the mentality that we used to get as in views is like, as soon as we get to last, get a Heavy, because of the fact as well that Heavy is so good on second. Like, you can just drop down out of water room and you're in their face and do so much damage straight off the bat that. But we'll see Epsilon, of course, take that point. And they're now pushing forward. They've got an Uber advantage. We have to see what Vivalo can pull out of the bag here. They're on 85%. They need to make sure they force Nox as he comes through. Mitzi already really low, and they're going to have to Uber. There it is. Let's see how far Skeege can milk it. He's on 99. Does get the Uber in time. He was low HP. Thai did go down to Randa, though. So now Nox is so caught out of position. He should be going down. Soldier's going to take Skeege down. What a jump from Mitzi.
Oh,
Nox isn't even dead yet. There he goes. Mitzi goes down. Bash trying to one-on-one a scout. There goes Jozo getting taken down by Randa's pipe. Soldier comes in from behind. Takes down Bash, but
fantastic shot. Pescanova actually doing a lot of work. I was watching him throughout that entire fight, getting so much damage in on everyone, actually basically saving that middle by himself, even though it took Viva La Vida so long to take down Nox there as well. Like, it took them too long, and they couldn't really focus on Randa. They couldn't really focus on anyone else. They had to take down the medic first, and after they did that, their Uber worn off. They had players on low health, and Randa was able to just deal out so much damage that Viva La Vida lost their advantage.
So let's see how.
Go ahead.
Let's see how they decide to push this. They're still running a sniper. They take down Mitzi. It's a big pick, but they lose her on the flank. Headshot from Longest, and they lost their medic as well. Had a little bit of lag. Skeege went down, but only 2 players left up from Epsilon. Wow, that lag, and then 6 players died. I didn't really see what happened very much there.
Same. I lagged as well. I think it was just Source TV lag, and all of a sudden 6 players were down. Kind of everything happened at the same time, but Viva La Vida definitely getting the better of that exchange. But now here we go, as both teams having very little Uber advantage. Viva La Vida is only going to be able to push when Epsilon also has this Uber. Is there crits on Epsilon?
On Skeege has this Viva La picked up their crits. They need to make sure they're building. Stop buffing players. This is the error you made earlier. Build. They made it last night. In fact, they had
Yeah.
they got crits as Epsilon had 92%. They got enough kills out of it.
Oh,
and
Epsilon's actually
here come
pushing
Epsilon
this.
just pushing
what are
really
they
aggressively.
doing? I'm not really. I think Viva La Vida was just like, they're actually nobody pushes freight from last to second. Nobody does that without an Uber, and that's kind of why it worked. They're gonna have to need to pay attention for that next time. We can see Longas going heavy. Heavy crit seemed like a valid strategy, if not for everything else. And actually, that train almost got a kill there. Epsilon going into the middle at the moment. See Gear protecting his medic as much as possible, but everyone, the crits does come in though, and oh my god, getting 2 picks.
Knock shots 2 players.
6 versus 4 is not bad if you have a heavy though, Greg.
Yeah, I think this is still Viva La Vida's point to hold at the moment. Randa does go down as a soldier, should be going down as well. Pesca doing a get taken at the moment, does get taken down by Gear, but forces Gear to go onto him. Shocky does take down Luzu, and it's just Jozo versus Shocky. Can Jozo go big with his headshots?
Body shot, go on. He can just no-scope body shot him there, whatever. He should have been able to at least try that a couple of times with the option to retreat back. Also a safe way of playing it. Middle is for Epsilon. They all got a forward spawn as well, so they're going to be in a good position to actually just hold yard, actually play very aggressive from here on out. Score is still 1-0, in case you guys forgot, which I did.
I was about to say, it's yesterday,
Halfway
Epsilon
through
versus
only.
Viva La Vida, Granary, it was 1-0 with 14 minutes left. Ended 6-1.
We're there now.
Yeah.
Greg, we're there now. This is make or break for Viva La Vida. Like, they're gonna need to defend this push. Like, we can see both teams have equal Uber. They need to make sure that they hold this off. If Epsilon crushes this and makes it 2-1, I don't think Viva La Vida is gonna have the mental state to get back from there.
I don't know, I think they will. I think they definitely will. They just need to make sure they refocus. One thing I want to say is about that push onto last. They weren't expecting Epsilon to push. Longas went down. Like, a player advantage, you're playing against one of the top teams in Europe, they're going to push on it. And it did not seem like Viva La were expecting that whatsoever, and Epsilon just came and crushed it. And now we see Epsilon push in, going to short, bottom left even, there's the crits, not crits, Uber v Uber after Mitzi goes down, nice stickies from Thigh. Let's see how Viva La can push this back. Thigh goes straight forward with this. With the rest of this Uber, they're going to try and take down the medic, but Gear does a good job. He's going to sacrifice himself. Does a lot of damage, and in comes Bash. Luzu goes down. Gear's still alive. 50 HP. Medic comes in of Nox to save him. Really, really nicely played there from Bash and from Nox, supporting Gear there. And look at that. Now there's a player advantage for Epsilon. We'll see what they decide to do with it.
It's not a deciding advantage though, Greg. I mean, we have to make sure that we keep track of that. If they get one more pick, it's done. Like, Drozo now gets taken down. Luzu is still in spawn. I think Epsilon's going to use this 5-second window that they have. Gear gets taken down though, and I'm not really sure what Viva La Vida is going to be able to do against the incoming aggression here from Epsilon. As Thigh goes down, Pescanova goes down, and with Longas previously going down, they're stuck. Viva La Vida is stuck trying to defend there up top. And Skeet's going to have to run with the super point. Already gets capped though, 2-1. And now we're going to see if you or me are right on this next middle.
Well, okay, let's for a moment imagine that Epsilon win this middle, okay? They then push to second, and they fail a couple of pushes to last. If I am in Viva La Vida's shoes, I let them cap last. Why? Because it's so hard to push out from second, you've got more of a chance to go and cap 2 more rounds than push out from second and try and get 1 more. So, of course, Epsilon 1 round up. Let's see what Viva La do. They've got a heavy this time to their crit
Crystal
screen.
Skage. Yeah.
Yep, and Drozo takes Randa down again! That's a 3rd time this map. Drozo going huge on Sniper.
Crits in 5 seconds. Is Epsilon going to be able to run out in time? Yes,
They're
they
well
are. Epsilon is out, and this kind of completely ignores the crits.
Bash behind as well. Just so we'll see what he does as here.
Epsilon has the Uber though, Greg. Like, heavy or not, crits or not, this is going to be very good for Epsilon. Oh my god! Mitzi actually gets dropped, and I lost my voice there for about a second as the Uber does get popped. It doesn't really work though. Backup happens as Bash is around that middle area. See if he can do anything there. As everyone for Viva La Vida retreats, everyone is out of position, and Epsilon's going to try and take advantage of that. But the heavy doing so much work.
Yeah, but Skij goes down, losing down. Thigh does manage to take 1 in exchange for himself, but that's it. Let's see if Jozo can go big with a sniper shot. He sees Randa. Can he take him for a 4th? No. Oh, yes, he can!
Oh, I can only imagine Randa kind of just face palming there. Everyone is going to love Droza there in that audience. I can tell you that right now. Droza gets assassinated by Bash on the side. Nox 90% Uber against 20% from Skeet. Triple even is trying to do anything. Skeet still has crits, actually, just for the sole purpose of having anything.
I don't mind that decision.
No.
Because they all or nothing here is what you should do. So that crits is an all or nothing, you know, because they should just let it, if they had Uber v Uber and Epsilon failed a couple of pushes,
Epsilon's
you're just wasting time.
Wow,
Epsilon actually going to come in. Wow. They've Ubered now. Skeet's not got crits yet. Demo jumps onto him. Thigh does he have any stickies loaded? Thigh does have some stickies loaded. There goes one. He's going to get lots of frags, but the point gets capped.
Point just barely gets capped. Crits could have done a lot of work, but 2 players remaining. Shocky capping off that point. 3-1 advantage. Is Skeej gonna stay with this crits? I presume he will. He will stay with the crits heavy. We'll see as soon as this STV stops lagging. It's a known bug.
I would prefer them to do a cookie cutter, and it looks like they are actually. I want them to do that aggression. They did that like scout aggression across the middle, over left, which is what they're doing with a soldier. Here they go, lots of aggression so far from Vivala, along with a soldier over the top. Ty goes down already. There goes the medic, knocks down. Skeej goes down as well. Medics exchange. 2 versus 4 at the moment. Can Longas and Drozo do anything? Drozo on 16 HP. Where is he? Up top. Trying to just juke himself around and maybe get out of there. No, runs into a pipe and... There we go, nice middle from Epsilon, just dealing with the aggression that came out of Vivala there, and it's Freight. This like leading with a demo man on Freight doesn't work. They lost Thigh straight away. You have to have Thigh at the back spamming stickies, and then possibly jumping after the soldiers. He doesn't need to be the one that takes the damage. The soldiers need to be the one wasting ammo, wasting rockets, wasting scatterguns when you do the aggression. And actually here we are back at last. Nox with not very much Uber advantage, but he does have a slight advantage. They went down pretty similarly. Is that just the spawn advantage that they get? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just spawn advantage really. Nox kind of had to change, but whatever. As we can see right now, they're on last. Ubers are quite equal. Train might be a little bit off there. Yeah, the train is going to be in the middle of that fight for a little bit at least. Get the throwing work there on Epsilon as we have a 6 versus 5 situation. Vivala has to push out here. Like, Nox goes down though. Well played by Longas taking him down. They're going to have to push out and they have to not get wiped. That is very important. Skeej does still have the Uber. Does have to pop the Uber. And let's see.
There's like 3 players on last. There's a heavy and a soldier there. Peska goes big. And there we go. Look, Bashka versus a heavy. 1, 2, 1 more! Oh, 9 HP on Drozo.
9 HP, wow. Bash is going to smash his table there as he sees the 9 HP on Drozo and the kill cam. And Vivala is going to grab this. I loved the courage that Vivala was showing there on second point. Just saying, you know what? We have faith in Drozo. And now we pray. Like that was kind of the way it went. And they just kept going. Now they're on middle. They're going to play it a little bit safe. I like this decision. They do have an Uber advantage. 2 caps is not all that. It's not all that much to push back, but they're going to have to be a little bit risky though, Vivala Vita.
They're not going to have Drozo up for this push though. Like by the time Drozo spawns and gets there, Nox is going to have his Uber. That's not good so far for the Vivala team, and they need to be pushing at the moment. They need the momentum. They're just taking that point. They need to keep pushing momentum. And they can't now because of that 1 kill. But actually, that train might slow Epsilon down. No, Epsilon just sat on middle for the moment, waiting for their Uber. They're quite far back. Let's see what Vivala decide to do. If I was Epsilon now, I wouldn't push. I would just stay by the doors.
Greg, look at Longas. He's sitting all the way back, and he is bugging the door. He's sitting all the way back. He is behind Epsilon at the moment. Let's see. He opts to just retreat. I like that decision. Retreat as far as he possibly can. Look at that. Epsilon's not even there.
He's going for the back cap as Epsilon Ubered in.
I like that decision. It's quite good, but I don't understand why Epsilon is actually pushing this. I think they could have just sat there on mid.
Yeah, indeed. And Longas is going 1v2. They does go down eventually to Random and Shoki. Does a good job, and that means that there's going to be a 3 versus 2 here. The Nox is spawning in 1 along with Bash. Vivala, if I was them, I'd push forward, just take yards, so you know that they've not got those doorways. And then I'd wait for spawners. I wouldn't go too far. They've got their spawners there first. They've jumped too far already. That scout does manage to escape. 35 HP. Nice rocket there. Was that Luzu that hit that rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice rocket. If they hadn't hit that, I reckon Shocky probably would have taken down Skeej. So, and now look at this. They managed to take Yard for free. Now they've got an Uber advantage. Let's see how they decide to play this. I don't want Thai to jump in too far. Like, I don't want him to go really deep. I want him to make sure he stays alive after the Uber. And let's see what happens here. As here comes the Uber. Luzu jumping in. Now we'll probably see Thai just running forward with those stickies. Gets juggled. Gear goes down. The bash goes down. They do cap the point. They didn't manage to take Nox. Nox on 70%.
Good frag.
They're going to want to keep going. Yeah, really good
They
frag.
probably, literally, they want to rush the last right now. They want to just skip second point. See if they can get the pick. Because
Randa's
right
gonna
now,
Uber top.
Randa, 96%, 98%, 99% does get the Uber
They
off
cap
on
the point,
Randa,
though.
barely in time. I presume they're just going to rush last. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, Shocky comes in from the side. You cannot let that German prick go anywhere you want.
And he does go down thanks to Luzu. Some nice rockets in that really awkward little situation for a scout. His second point is just like not scout friendly at all, so that you can just get juggled so easily by soldiers. But Luzu goes down in the end. Pesca's back on middle. What are they doing, Viva low at the moment? They got a slight Uber disadvantage. Now 4 versus 5. They play advantage. Like when they were capping that point, they could have been spamming some stickies, possibly
To be
looking
honest,
for a kill.
There's no reason they should not be able to go now. Like, why not? Both teams don't have Uber. There's 4 minutes remaining. You're 2 caps down. You're going to have to make something happen. Why not without the Uber side of the equation? Just try it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And also, if I was one of the scouts in that situation, I'd possibly be looking to, if it goes badly early, then be looking, oh, well, they're going to want to push out. Let's look for a back cap sort of situation from there as well. It probably works out, both ways at the moment. It looks like Long S is looking for a back. 3 minutes 31. They've got Uber, equal Uber, pushing in. They're just like Viva are just so slow, pushing all the time. It's exactly the same as what was happening on Badlands in this scenario.
To be honest, it's like there's no time limit, really. Like,
Yeah.
they're playing as if there is no time limit.
But they do
which
get
is fine.
Randa early. Thigh goes down though, so unfortunately they couldn't manage to keep him alive during the Uber. Now here we go with after the Uber fight. No demo for Epsilon. You're going to be looking to push. You've got to. 3 minutes 30. 3 minutes now.
Oh yeah, they're going to break to that top area. Look at that. The spam is coming down. The gear goes down in exchange for Drozo. And Viva La Vida, they're going to like this exchange a lot as Mitzi goes down. Both soldiers
3
down.
up.
Randa only...
Scout goes to last.
Why are they not going to last yet? I do not understand. They should have been on last already. We can see Shocky kind of working on that long... Oh, why are they going short against the demo man? Oh my god. This is not the good decision. I think they should have just rushed long, basically. I think that would have been the right decision.
Well, that Uber exchange they had has worked out in their favour. Look, they've got such a big Uber advantage, but they're going in non-Ubered. Thigh takes down Nox. That means that Ski just going to try and stay alive. They're going to have Uber in 6%. They're 4v4. Ski now has it. He's going to pop it straight away, keep the players alive. They've got a sniper. That's not helping it in this situation. 2 versus 3. Uber's still up. 2 versus 2. 1 scout left.
Oh, he does
Losing.
it! Oh my god, 3-2. We have 2 minutes remaining on the clock, Greg. Is it gonna happen or is it not?
Yes.
This middle is gonna decide it all.
It's happening. They're going to go cookie cutter. They're going to go aggressive. They're going to get 6 down, and it's going to be golden cap time. Let's do it. Crit Screek for Skeege. They got a sniper.
We've seen this so many times already. Randa's gonna go down to Drozo. Here we go, 5th time. Let's see if Randa makes the same mistake as he has been. Yeah, they're gonna see the sniper and they're gonna be like, oh, I don't want to get picked this time around. Thigh is spamming this time around, Greg, though. So he's doing it correct. He's spamming around. They're waiting for the crits.
He needs to reload now, and they need
Epsilon
to start
is so
going.
defensive. Epsilon's dropping out.
I think they predicted this crits really well. Yeah, they don't want to wipe on middle. That's the thing. From Epsilon's point of view, they did not want to wipe on middle. If they'd wiped, they possibly would have lost the round. Now they've done a really, really wise thing. Just backed off, sacrificed middle, okay? But they've kept their Uber, and the Uber is what's going to save them right now. 1 minute and 9 seconds left. It's up to this one sticky from Thigh. He's not got the crits yet after he's been spamming stickies over.
He needs
there
to
it
spam
is.
that
Crit
sticky.
sticky.
Out it comes.
Missy, not Nox, unfortunately for them, but they did manage to pop the Uber. They're going to have a crits in time again, but they've got to be quick. Randa pushing out, gets a fair bit of damage. They're going to go in top with Thigh.
50 seconds, they're going to have to go. 45, and here we go. Yeah, there we come. They're coming from top. They're getting the frag on gear, though, and Viva La Vida kind of raining all across the second point. There's nothing Epsilon can do apart from running to last and kind of praying and stalling. You can see Shocky going in for the sole purpose of stalling, but Viva La Vida, they're smelling blood right now, Greg. They know they can make this happen, and with the crits on 85%,
Why is Thigh going in?
20 seconds. Is he going to take him down? No, Nox surfs out of the way, but the Pyro...
4 versus 4 at the moment. Can they do it? Do they cap it out?
Oh my god! They did it! Viva La Vida, for the about 1,000th time this tournament, are going to play a golden cap in the grand final of the Gamers Assembly in France, and who would have thought 5 minutes ago?
I certainly wouldn't have done. That is absolutely amazing play from Viva La Vida right at the end there, and it brings it to 3-all. Like, oh wow! And
how many Freight games, Greg, have gone beyond 2 caps? I mean, 3-3 on Freight, I haven't seen that in forever. Like, that is, obviously we don't actually play this map ever, but still, like, the point stands.
I think I watched a game, it was Tryharders versus Crack Clan on Freight that went like 7-4 in the end or something.
Come on.
Yeah.
That doesn't actually make any sense. ETF2L Golden Cap rules though, Greg. Let's speak about that for a little bit. We're going to have the Golden Cap. We're going to have the adrenaline within the bodies of all these 12 players. Viva La Vida has the momentum here, but Epsilon also knows the only thing we need to do is cap within 10 minutes or hold middle and we're good to go. We've just won this tournament. They should know that. It's a bit sad that F2 is not present because I figured that F2 is usually the guy who kind of just puts everyone back at their spot and be like, hey guys, just calm down and we're going to be fine. I'm really curious actually. I'm quite sad I'm not there in France at the moment because I can imagine the crowd and the players there just completely ecstatic.
Yeah. Well, I like while you say that it's Epsilon, all they need to do is that, but it's the same for Viva La. All they need to do is cap in 10 minutes or win the middle, like, or hold middle after 10.
Then they still have Snake Water. Then they still have Snake Water to
yeah,
go.
Sure. I want to say one thing, okay? Again, it comes down to one thing you've mentioned. Viva La have played so many golden caps in this tournament.
Yeah.
Epsilon haven't even been pressured. They've rolled through every game. This is the closest game they've had the whole tournament. They're probably not going to be expecting this. They're going to be like, you know, as I said earlier, like, what the hell is going on? Why are we letting this happen? And, you know, Viva La have played all these golden caps. They're going to be ready for this. And I don't even know if that was a massive SCV lag and we're live at the moment or not.
We are live, actually. This is the golden cap, and it looks like Viva La getting a lot of fracturing. Since when has this server turned into a deathmatch server? Look at this, 91% against 94%. Sniper Scout Medic versus Scout Medic. The Scout should win this. And actually the crit's coming off. I did not see that. I apologize for that. Skage gets taken down. And wow.
So does Nox. Oh, Longas!
Oh my god, Longas getting 2 picks. Very big picks and actually saving that. And Shocky actually saying nice one. Wow, that was fantastic from Longas. Really stepping it up there and making sure that Viva La Vida actually has a good shot at capping his middle.
Yeah, and there's actually a train. Oh, that is such a horrible train for Epsilon.
The worst train ever.
God, that is so nice for Viva La at the moment, that train, and now Drozo after it's got so much free reign onto this middle point, and they're gonna have a second go. In fact, look at the train on last. Look at where Shocky and Nox are stuck behind the train on last. They're so far away because of that train.
Oh my god. If only Viva La Vida actually knows this, like they would have been able to capitalize on it
Randa's
quite heavily.
Stuck.
Randa's
Randa
stuck.
should die.
Pescanova coming in with the bomb, but he's over.
Yes!
Takes it down. Pescanova coming in from the flank did not get spotted, and Randa completely caught out of position to get it knocked.
And to be honest, the only thing that train could have done worse for Epsilon is if it had fragged one of them. Like,
possibly that would have been better if the medic just only got to middle quicker. I mean, we can see Viva La Vida capping the second point very quickly. Is there an NG? Yeah, Gear immediately takes NG. But Pyro coming down, Sniper coming down. The only thing missing from that is a heavy. This is how you defend Freight last, especially against a team that is it still crits or is it Uber? Has Skage changed? I think he still has crits, doesn't he?
No, he's on Uber.
No,
they should be going right now, and here they go, leading with Thigh and the Soldier jumping
He's not
in.
jumping, look.
Thigh goes down, those
drop.
are the stickies. Now they should just be getting out of here, just regrouping, rebuild, get your players back alive, and then just try and hold. Like,
do you want to explain the Golden Cap rules to me, Greg?
After we see Epsilon pushing here, I think we should go through them. But Epsilon's just going to cap this out. In fact, Skage is stuck behind.
Oh my god! What? Are you kidding me? That was the same time, Greg. I did not. Wow! I cannot believe that Epsilon managing to take that.
Skage went for that block. Do you know how close Skage was to blocking that?
I saw
Bash
that. Yeah.
was Pyro and reflected him up in the air. If there wasn't a Pyro there, they would have won that round.
I cannot believe that. And Pyroman just decided this round so far as Epsilon buffing everyone up, waiting for Rana to respawn, and surely they should be going into this middle in just a second. As Skeej is only now spawned, and Luzu would now have spawned, but Pescanova is still down for 5 seconds.
Longas ninjaing in the water at the moment. Is he going to go for that back cap? No, he's going to go behind the Epsilon team, I think. Epsilon don't even see him yet. He's still hiding. I think he might have just been seen by that soldier. No! I'm still watching Longas. He's going to go big here. He's going for the soldier that was low. Nice kill there. Straight onto gear. Now let's see if he can get anything more. And look at Epsilon just falling back. What a jump!
Oh,
Jozo and Thai together. Such good aggression. Take down Mitz. Hits both soldiers down. Now Viva La can push forward and should be able to take this point. As long as they push together, keep their players healed, take their soldiers in tactically, and they should just cap this out. And actually the Uber from Nox. And Scout's going to come behind. Oh, they Fallout Water even, not Waller. Fallout Water. Really nice play from Viva La there. Realising what was going on, not being trapped. And now they're going to come forward with an Uber advantage straight to the second point.
Wow. Look at the position Epsilon is in. This is not good. Skeej does have the Uber. They actually bought this Uber. I'm not really sure if this is the right decision. As Thai does get juggled. Backup comes in. The backup's not going to do anything. Is Thai going to grab the medic? That is the question.
Here's a pipe!
Not! Pipe did connect though.
Unfortunately for him, none of his stickies did any damage, but the scouts are going to come in. They know Nox is low, but they're going for Randa instead at the moment. Should they not? Oh, Longas goes down. Skeej goes down. He came in as well. Why are you coming in, Skeej? Oh, this is not looking good for Viva La. They're panicking in this golden cap situation in the grand final. Take your time. Hold second. Don't just charge in and lose players. Randa does go down. Bashes on the point. Demo Thai above them, just spamming in, goes down.
I think they're going to go. As Longas tries to make anything happen from top, Nox does have the Uber. If there's any chance to recap the middle, it is right now as Drozo actually takes down the heavy. I would have loved to see Longas go sniper here to basically just completely demolish anything from Epsilon that tries to be a little bit over-eager. See the heavy coming in, Uber does get forced, Heavy's not going to be able to get out of there, but if everyone else does, they should be in a good position.
They know he's on crits as well. That scout would definitely have spotted it, but Bash just takes him down. And look at this Epsilon just rocking forward. Both soldiers in the demo on that health pack are going to get destroyed. They're all looking behind a Bash. That means the soldier of Gears and Mitzi is just heading down.
Epsilon's going to do it, Greg. I think Epsilon has got this.
Well, let's not count it out yet. Skeej and Jozo spawning now. Jozo's going to stay heavy. Here comes Randa spamming sticky bombs. There's a soldier on the point.
Pescanova behind.
That point in time.
Pescanova coming in from behind. 3 kills on him already. Is he going to manage to make it more? No! We have Epsilon being the grand champions in the grand final of the Gamers Assembly 2012 in France. I don't know where it is. I think it's Rennes. I'm not completely sure on that. But Epsilon Esports is going to win this tournament. 2 maps in the final, being it a 6-2 on Badlands. And in the end, a golden cap to make it 4-3 on Frayed. My name is Pledge. With me was Greg. On the stream was Warden. And the grand final and the champions winners are Epsilon Esports. See you soon.